We're in the mall. The mall's closing. We're going to have some nice little Popeyes chicken. Popeyes. Hit with the Popeyes. Popeyes. You know. More of this discussion today is EBT, man. They're really shutting EBT down. The federal judge had said the EBT is going to be put back, held up for November, the month of November, open back up. So I don't know, man. Everybody in the media been saying that the president is not going to allow that. He's going to shut that down, that action down at the higher appellate court level. What's your opinion? Hey, Chad, I just want to talk to y'all, Chad, about what's going on out here with this financial food stamps, and there's a lot of things, student loans, everything's hitting hard now, man. We're trying to find out what's happening out here in America, you know. So I don't know, man. What's your opinion on it? What you think? Do you think they're going to uphold the food stamp EBT, where people get their food for next month, for November, for Thanksgiving, or not? What's your opinion, chat? I don't even know, man. I'm tripping. People are scared. I got people calling me all over the country, talking about the food stamps. What's up, Jorge? You back? I'm still fighting if someone tried to take my steak. That's my guy, Jorge. Again. Yeah, I'm with you, Jorge. We was talking about that today at the barber shop. It was like, man, dude say, hey, he got a switch on his gun. Hey, Jorge, he said he had a switch. He said, I'm blasting on sight. Ain't nobody taking my food, my groceries. Hey, but they got a lot of more. What do y'all think? That's part of the topic of the conversation. That's a good one to this live. Would you let people take your food? If you went grocery shop, would you let people take your food, since there's not gonna be no more EBT for November? People they've been showing, like in Utah and Memphis, other cities across America. I think someplace in Northern California, they've been robbing people at gunpoint with taking people food, man, just dumping in their cars. They don't even care about the cameras, you know. I'm like, man, y'all bold with it. Y'all just rushing people's cars, man, pulling switches out on people and taking their food. That's crazy. Hey, you hear about what happened in Chicago, man? The black chick that got killed and shot up her car in Chicago. That's crazy. I don't know what's going on in Chicago. 70-something murders in Chicago. We talking about food, but what's going on in Chicago? It's crazy, man. I was like, dang. It's a young lady. It's like 4 other women got shot over the weekend. They trying to do, what's up with Chicago, man? What's up with that area? It's going down. I don't know. Chicago is getting crazy. I was about to go visit. I was like, oh no, I switched my ticket up quick. 76 people got shot in Chicago with the National Guard there. That's crazy. What y'all think, man? Y'all think that's normal? You think the National Guard need to be in Chicago or not? What's your opinion? But that's amazing. I don't know, man. It's getting crazy out there. So we'll see. But Chicago is that's really Chirac, man. They get busy down there. They showed the car with like 6-7 bullet holes in it, and she was only like 21, something like 20, somewhere in her 20s. They shot her with her baby in the car. That was crazy. I was like, this is, hey, what y'all think? Do you think they should have National Guards in Chicago or no? Put 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you think Chicago should have National Guard? They have 76 murderers over there in Chicago. Not just shooting, murderers, man. They're murdering people in Chicago. What you think, Ashley? What's up, Ashley? What you think about Chicago, man? The little girl that got shot and killed with her baby in the car with her. Do you think National Guard should be still sent to Chicago or not? What's your opinion? What's up? This is a sidebar on the topic of the conversation, Ashley. What do you think? No? Oh, that's good. I respect it. No. But hey, all the murders in Chicago is going down. Jorge, what you think? I don't know. Ashley, what do you think about the topic of the EBT? You think they should have food stamps for November or not? Should there be food stamps for November? That's another topic of this conversation. What you think? Should they give food stamps or the government should stay closed? Yes, respect. I'm kind of in between both. I'm kind of like yes and no, because I think people should understand there's responsibilities for your actions. Actually, I think the people need food stamps, but I don't know about just giving people free money just because they need and not trying to work. But everybody has an opinion. I believe everybody's view. But that's one of the main topics of discussion. And another thing, actually, what's going on? Jorge, if you look up above, you see what Jorge said. What's up, man? This is James. We met at KU Kansas University. What's up, brother James? We're talking about the EBT. Jorge said the problem is people getting used to the system. I believe that James, the union. That's right, union building. That's right. What's up, brother James? Our discussion is should the National Guard be sent to Chicago with all the murders that's happening in Chicago right now? That's what. Yes, should National Guard be sent into Chicago? James says yes or no. What's your opinion? Hey, yeah, happy holidays for everybody that's selling happy Halloweens. Happy holidays. It's good to see you, James. Ashley says she shouldn't have got shot. I agree with that. Do everybody think that girl should have got shot in Chicago? If National Guard was there, would they prevented the girl from getting shot in Chicago? What is your opinion? Someone needs to take care of Chicago because the governor isn't. I respect that. Hey, do you think National Guard should be sent in Chicago? Ashley said no. What's your opinion? I'd like to hear some more opinions. We got James in the house. We got Jorge in the house. What's going on, guys? What's your opinion? Two things. Should National Guard be sent into Chicago? Yes or no? Yes or no? I think they should, but this is my opinion. What's your opinion? And another topic of conversation is James and Jorge. Should EBT be given to for November, or should it be stopped? Because right now they say the federal government is going to be appealing at the appellate court level. Should EBT food given to the poor in the United States for the month of November? Yes to National Guards. Why protect criminals? I respect that. I don't know, Jorge. 76 people got killed in Chicago. I know that. Shot and killed. So it's major in Chicago right now for the month of October. So I don't know what's going on. Chicago's getting wild, man. It's getting wild over there. But I was gonna go visit Chicago, but I changed my mind when I heard the little girl got shot with her child in the car with her. Voting better might help Chicago. I heard you, James. Yeah, I think voting better will help Chicago. What do y'all think? Do you think voting will help Chicago? Jorge says and yes to EBT, but work on bettering the system so people can only be on it for a period of time and don't stay on it permanently. I hear you, Jorge. You're right about that. I don't know. EBT is a good thing for the Americans since we had it for 61 years in America. It helped out a lot of Americans come through a lot of hard times. Do you think it should be a cutoff period for EBT? Do you think people should be on it forever or for years? Or do you think they should have like a 2-year limit with what's happening with the Section 8? Should everybody be on cutoff or not? What's your opinion? I want to hear some yes or no for EBT should have a time limit or not. What's your opinion? James, what's your opinion, Jorge? James says, can't see you. Yep. I feel you. Kansas City trying to get Chicago. James said Kansas City Missouri trying to get like Chicago. I hear that. I don't know, man. I'm gonna check in on it. I'm looking into some new meetings and check on that, James. Jorge say 2-year limit unless you are above 65 or disability. Hey, do y'all agree with that? James Jorge say there should be a 2-year limit on EBT if you unless you are above 65. What's up, Tommy Gunn? You coming to discussion? Ashley's back. Of all people, why did they kill the little girl? They shouldn't have got shot. I don't think the little girl got shot. I don't think she died. I think the mother died, Ashley. I think in Chicago, I think if anybody know, did the little girl get killed? I think the mom died, not the child lived. The baby lived. The mother died, but the baby lived in Chicago. Well, last time I heard in the media, they were saying the baby lived. What's up, Tommy Gunn? The discussion is EBT. Should there be a time limit on EBT, Ashley? Should there be a time limit on EBT or not? Jorge said there should be 2 years. There should be 2 years. James says it isn't a lifetime prescription. It is a lifetime prescription plan. It shouldn't be the final plan for anyone. Not sure what limit should be, but yeah, need bumpers on the lanes. I feel you, James. Thanks for telling you, Gov. Thanks for subbing thanks for subbing. Ashley Johnson said 18 years. Oh, that's a long time, Ashley, to be on food stamps for EBT for 18 years. All the people need. I think the best one is no P. What'd you say, Tommy Gunn? No P. Okay, hey guys. The next thing is another thing in the conversation is, do you think Chicago should have National Guard there since all the shootings and murders? That means no problem. Okay, no problem. All right, thanks, Tommy Gunn. Thanks for that clarification. Hey guys, do y'all think National Guard should be heading to Chicago and put a united front with the Chicago police and the ISIS? They have so much limited police in Chicago. Do you think National Guard is going to help with Chicago? All the murder and the shooting in Chicago. What's your opinion, guys? And Jorge said there should be a two-year limit for EBT for adults, or unless you're 65 and disabled. Okay. Okay. Jorge said, I'm in Jersey. We have a town called Patterson. I know Patterson, New Jersey. Please send the National Guard there. Hey, what you say, Ashley? There was a shooting downtown last year. Oh yeah, hey, Chicago is off the hook, guys. If you ain't been to Chicago, I used to love to go see a Yankee game. I mean, not a Chicago Cubby game or a White Sox game or the Bulls, but I'm scared to go to Chicago now. It's too much. It's crazy. You see what they did downtown Chicago, down there right at Trump Building. James say the Bears are trash too, guys. Have y'all been watching the what's happening in Chicago, though? Honestly, Tommy Gunn, Ashley, Jorge, have y'all been watching anything in Chicago? Nobody's really talking about the games in Chicago. It's like everybody's scared to deal with Chicago. But the top of this conversation is, should EBT be removed? It's only been in the system for 61 years. Should EBT be continued for November, since we're going into the winter months? We're still in fall. Tommy Gunn said no. Why not, Tommy? Tommy Gunn said no. James said there should be some changes. He don't know exactly what it is. Should we change the voting rules? Should we change the extensions? Should there be extensions? Should you have to requalify? Should you have to have a part-time job? What do y'all put forth? I don't know. I'm just another citizen like everybody else. But one thing, I think National Guard should be sent to Chicago, since they don't have a lot of police. Ashley said no, there should be no limit on EBT, food stamps. And Tommy said no too. James said, I think people have given up on Chicago. Not that they don't want to talk about it. If Chicago doesn't care, why should I? I feel you. I feel that, James. Just don't watch it. So I like what James says, Tommy Gunn, Ashley. James said nobody. Y'all agree with James saying nobody care about what's happening in Chicago? I don't know. I think people care. Hey James, I kind of got to give you a little pushback. I think people care about Chicago. It's just they scared because I think the politics are so high there right now. If you say the wrong thing, people can jump on your back. What you think? Because unfortunately there's innocent people in Chicago. I feel that Jorge said because there's unfortunately innocent people in Chicago. James says shame feds have to come clean up a mess they couldn't control. I hear you, James. Jorge, y'all hitting hard right now. Y'all hitting 100%. I don't know, guys. I don't know what should be happening in Chicago, but I know there's some things should be happening. What you think, Ashley? What's Tommy Gunn? What you think? Should the federal government come in and clean up Chicago as what James said and Jorge talking about, or should there be an inside thing for the citizens of Chicago and the governor and the mayor? The governor of Illinois and the mayor of Chicago should be take care of this. It seems like they're not doing it. It seems like they're letting it go wild over there. What's your opinion? What's your opinion on that? You think there should be changes in Chicago? Jorge say the governor nor mayor have done nothing. What you think? Ashley said yes. Do y'all think the governor and mayor? I'm gonna go on Jorge's statement. Do y'all think the governor and mayor are doing anything in Chicago? James, Tommy Gunn, Ashley. Jorge said Lightfoot was the worst. Why you say that? Tommy Gunn, I'll be back just having lunch. All right, no problem, Tommy Gunn. Thanks for tapping in and hollering us. Subscribe to the channel, man, if you can. Thanks for tapping in. Let us know what's going on. We'll be on it for about 10 more minutes. Then we're gonna close this one off. James said, Ashley, Jorge, what do you guys think? Do you think there should be a change as far as in the government, the local government of Chicago? Thanks, Tommy Gunn. Appreciate you, brother. Come back and check back with us. We have a live discussion every day. In Chicago, James saying if in Chicago, if politicians represent that constituents, voters did so intelligently. Teachers and schools did better, and parents patented patiently better. Okay, I kind of get what you're saying, James. I don't know. The people of Chicago is arguing back. They're mad at Chicago, man, at the mayor and the governor. I'll be on, Tommy Gunn, we'll be on for about 10 more minutes. James. My bad. No, it's cool. No, James. They got they talking about somebody talking about Chicago. Citizens are going off. I've been watching some of the town hall meetings and some in Chicago. The people are mad. I just want to know what we thinking around the nation, how we feel about what's happening in Chicago as a major city inside America. What do you think? There's nothing wrong with it. Everybody has an opinion. I just want to keep positive dialogue and get positive energy out there for the city of Chicago. All right, Tommy Gunn. Hey, brother, it's good to hear from you. Come back and check with us tomorrow. We'll be back on in the evening time. I hope the notification go out. I'm going to start giving a notification earlier, an hour ahead of time, at least an hour ahead before I come on live. I just started really kicking into my live presentations because I think it's a good type of guys to talk about these issues that's in the media without the media controlling us. You know, this is like a grassroots dialogue, just live. James said, I'm still going to Chicago over Branson, Missouri. Yeah, ain't too much in Branson, Missouri, man. yeah, I feel you, James. But do you think Chicago is, everybody, Jorge, Ashley, do you think Chicago needs support? Do you think they're trying to build they're actually trying to charge the rich people now, the billionaires in Chicago, to pay some of the taxes? Because, you know, another big issue that I have in Chicago is their transit system is being reduced. You know, I don't know if you heard about that. Their transit system being reduced, and they're trying to fight that, and they're trying to charge the billionaires. And you know, the governor of Chicago is a billionaire, is a multi-billionaire. The governor Pritzker is a multi-billionaire. That's crazy. I was like, bro, how are you a billionaire and you're a governor? I ain't never knew no billionaire to be the governor. What y'all think about that? A governor that's a billionaire. That's crazy. I can't. What's your opinion on that, chat? What's your opinion on that? James, Ashley, Jorge, what y'all think about a governor as a billionaire? I like what James said. I'm still going to Chicago over to Branson, Missouri. I like that. The governor of Illinois is a billionaire. Governor Pritzker, what do you think? My grandma said they charge the rich people to pay more taxes. I hear you, Ashley. I don't think the governor's shutting that down. He was on national TV shutting it down. He said they haven't had no meetings with no uh, physical, no constituents and politicians in Chicago. So I don't think that's going to go forth. James says it's not that simple. But Chicago needs to look under the hood and see what's going on. Voting Democrats for that long does the city nothing positive. I relate to James. I got you. James says the other team sucks too, but long streak. You don't like the White Sox? James, you don't like the White Sox? Chicago White Sox? So White Sox doing big things over there in Chicago, man. Chicago Cubs. You're not a Cubby? Ashley says, my mom said that this is why we don't want to get rich. Hey, man, I hear you, Ashley. I don't know. Money is money. I think it's what's in your heart, Ashley, honestly. Jorge Torres, the school system, it all comes down to education. You need to provide the youth with opportunity. But the education in Chicago, they got a $734 million shortfall in Chicago. What would y'all think about that? James are sprinkling in some Republican policies. I was talking Team Republican and Team Democrat. Oh, okay, my bad. My bad. Yeah, I feel that. My bad, James. I got that. Now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. I got that. I'm waiting on my father. I'm waiting on my friend here. But yeah, I think the politics that's at play today is very volatile right now. I think it's money driven. I think it's position driven. I think people in politics today is trying to earn money. What do you think? James says parents need to show up to advocate for their children. No easy answers when it's been a mess for so long. That's what's happening right now in PTA meetings in Chicago. That's what happened. They're saying the schools are getting closed down in Chicago. No one's supporting the schools. And you got a billionaire, not a millionaire, but a billionaire governor. No one's supporting. A lot of schools in Chicago are closing down. I don't know the results of that per se, but it's major. The people, the kids got to be sent over, like bus over to other areas for school. Jorge say, how is this possible? Hey, that's what's happening in Chicago. Chicago's a wreck. James R. said, good to run into you, man. If you are ever in Kansas again, I'll stop through. Thanks, James, brother James. I'll be back through Kansas soon. I'll definitely be back through. Be doing some vlogging there soon in Kansas. I'll tap in, James. I'll definitely tap in. Thanks for reaching out, brother. Thanks for coming to the live presentation. Jorge, such a shame. Yeah, it's going crazy. Hey, peace to you, James. I appreciate you coming in and chopping in with us, James. It was nice of you, man. Thank you for showing us around everything. Hang loose, brother. But yeah, Chicago is a mess right now. The budgets, transportation, school, food, it's volatile, violence. Jorge is going crazy down there. All right, well, Ashley, yep. You said toxic in the death zone. Yep, I feel that. So, hey, without further ado, guys, this has been a great topic, great conversation. I took it a little longer. We're going to stop here in about a minute. That's good conversation. Thanks for chat, for getting busy in here. Jorge, thanks for coming back through. Ashley, thanks for coming through. Everybody, James, thanks for coming through. We had about 6 more. Yeah, everybody, thanks Tommy Gunn for coming through. Who else there was? Thanks for somebody else coming through. I forgot the other person's name. It was a great chat this time. So we're not going to take too much more of your time. It was a great discussion we had. Philly is the worst. Philly is worse. Yeah, Philly is getting crazy over there. I don't know what's up with Philadelphia, man. I think the drugs in Philadelphia are too powerful. It's over consuming the people's minds. So, yeah, Ashley, I think the middle America in the east and start going towards the east is getting very hectic. But I think this new administration is going to do some things, some wonders. Believe it or not, it's just they're battling up there, man. I don't know. I can't even really explain it, guys. I think a lot of stuff's happening right now that's going to be tumultuous for us in America that we're not familiar with. But we're going to see, guys. We're going to see. It's going to be changes of the guard, the money. But Chicago is an example. I think if they let the federal government come in and clean up Chicago and present itself in a present way, I think they'll give money back to the city of Chicago. What's your opinion? You think if they work with the federal government, they'll come in and clean up the federal government? What's your opinion? Because I think it will happen if they have interest in controlling the city and putting it back in the right space and letting the people vote for who they want to vote for. But nevertheless, I appreciate you tapping into us. It's coming in 5 minutes. What do you think, chat? Do you think the federal government National Guard should go in Chicago? Some of you guys said no. Marlon, tax the rich. Marlon said tax the rich. I appreciate the Jorge. Thanks for tapping into us. We appreciate you, Jorge. Come back and check back with us. They're going to tax the rich, Marlon, but I don't know if that's going to work and solve what's happening in Chicago. Honestly, they need some federal support because they down on police, really down on police. All right, Ashley, take care. Tap in. Everybody that hasn't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Take care, Ashley. I appreciate you coming in and speaking your piece live here. We'll see you next time. We'll have a discussion tomorrow too. I'm gonna look over the news and see what's a good topic to bring up for tomorrow. So I hope you tap in. I try to do an hour ahead of time to get a notification, let you know I'll be on. So without further ado, I appreciate everybody that came through. I wish everybody have a wonderful night. And I think what Marlon said, tax the rich. I think that's a good idea. But why are we taxing the rich? What's the purpose? I think if we tax somebody, we should tax everybody at large. That's just my opinion. I don't know. But without further ado, everyone have a wonderful night. Thanks for tapping in the chat. Thanks for having the conversation. Thanks for responding to the topic of the conversation. I wish everyone a wonderful evening.